Hi, and welcome to the lesparis.com podcast. I'm Les. This podcast is a short daily monologue that you can listen to. Use it to practice listening to English. Use it to stimulate ideas. Use it for BGM.
Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're listening. Thanks for coming back to the Les Paris podcast. This is episode 36. Our last episode, we talked about healthy living and how to do it. Today I want to jump over into the music industry and talk about a famous Japanese musical artist. Her name is Utada Hikaru. Let's find out more about Utada Hikaru. Utada Hikaru is a pretty famous Japanese musician and singer. She became famous roughly the same time that I came to Japan for the first time. I shouldn't say first time. I've stayed in Japan, so I'm still here. But when I came here, she was just getting big. Now, I've done a little bit of research on Utada Hikaru, and I've found out a few impressive things. Number one, she was not just famous in Japan. She was famous internationally. Number two, she can speak English. I'm not sure exactly how well she can speak English, but it's more than just a couple of phrases. She actually makes conversations. She's also contributed to various causes. She helped against the fight against AIDS, and she's tried to promote healthy lifestyles. That's a nice connection with yesterday's podcast. She's a real icon of Japanese pop music, and she has a very, very powerful, emotive vocal style. A lot of her songs are written about themes of love and loss. And she's collaborated with international artists, including Pharrell Williams and Skrillex. Actually, I don't know Skrillex very well, but after this podcast, I'm going to go find out a bit. She's been awarded lots of awards. She got the Japan Record Awards and the MTV Video Music Awards in Japan. She also got the Order of the Rising Sun from the Japanese government for her contributions to music in Japan. Now, the last thing is pretty amazing. She was the first Japanese solo artist to be inducted into the Hollywood Rock Walk. That's pretty impressive, considering it was as a solo artist, not as some kind of team or group effort. Utada Hikaru is quite an impressive person. Thanks a lot for listening right through to the end of episode 36 about Utada Hikaru. We talked about some of her awards, and tomorrow I'd like to talk about another award, a really big famous award. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about the Nobel Prize. Stay tuned and listen in tomorrow to hear about that one.